Good evening, YouTube, diecast enthusiasts. What's going on? Happy hump day. So last night, I gave you a look at my Kyosho collection. Tonight, just a few stragglers from the collection. I left these ones out for pictures for IG. But today I got a new one, which I already just gave you a sneak peek of. If you've ever wondered how when Maisto and Barago have the exclusive on Ferrari diecast, how Kyosho is able to sell them, here's your answer. They are sold as model kits. So you get 3 little screws, you get the seats to the car, you get the front axle and the rear axle. The wheels are attached to the axle. You do have to put the tires on the wheels. And that is the loophole which enables Kyosho to make beautiful Ferrari diecast cars. In fact, they make the nicest by far and away. There's not a close second. The nicest Ferraris in 1:64 scale. So this is the newest addition to my collection. It's a Ferrari 412. I wanted this one because I wanted a Ferrari GT car. I've got some Ferrari exotics, some Ferrari sports cars, the 355, and I've got the LaFerrari, and I've got the 599. So I mean, you saw them in the last video, but I don't have anything like this where it's more of a luxury sport cruiser or touring car. And I don't know, I love the lines on this car. It's just so sexy. It's so classy looking. Not a huge fan of the wheels, but those are prototypical OEM wheels. The 5-bolt pattern rims. Transparent lens headlights and tail lights. Whoa! Now, being that I purchased this off of eBay, sorry about that. Being that I purchased this off eBay, I had my choice of any of the 3 colors that it's available in, which this particular car was available in red, silver, and black. And the reason I didn't get silver is because the last few months I've put a massive emphasis on silver cars because they really do look the best in this scale. And I didn't get the black, although I think the black is probably the nicest looking of the 3. I didn't get it just because black in this scale doesn't display the best. It's not the best for videos because it shadows all the detail. So, and I only have one other red Ferrari. That was another big reason why I chose red. But this is a car that, on a whim, after thinking about it, and seeing, I saw it somewhere. I might have seen this in like a YouTube video or something. I might have seen a Ferrari 412 and something motivated me to go on and specifically get it. So that's what I did. A couple of questions I've been asked since last night's Kyosho showcase. First question, is this for sale? Answer, no, it's not. I would sell it, but you wouldn't like my price. And you'd be better served to go to eBay, buy it from eBay. Another question that I got a few people ask me this: where do you get them from? Now, I'm pretty sure I stated in the video the sources that I use to get to acquire my Kyosho collection. I have pretty much one domestic source, and then most everything is eBay, though eBay is the best source for diecast because it's going to get you the best selection and it's going to get you the most competitive prices for the most part. Obviously, there will be exceptions to that, but for the most part, eBay is the best place to go. Hang on just a second here. I want to check something. I know a lot of people are, you say eBay and they freak out and they're like, eBay's ridiculous. They're so expensive and I don't trust anything about their prices or blah, 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 blah. Okay, so maybe Kyosho isn't the best, or maybe isn't the best. Of course, it's not the best. TLV is the best. Kyosho's probably second best. But what I was going to say is maybe eBay isn't the best source for the R30 because I don't see any listed on eBay. They have a few 1 to 43rd scale. Here you go. You guys want an R30? Here's one on eBay. Same casting, but white. There you go. That's actually nice. I kind of want that. I might have to go onto eBay and put a bid. Now, most of the Kyosho, in fact, all the Kyosho that I buy from eBay, I do buy it now. This is auction, $8, $5.50 shipping. It is from Tokyo, and 90% of the Kyosho you find on eBay is going to sell or ship from overseas. So you're just going to have to accept that because that's just the way it is. Yeah, maybe that's a harder car to find than I thought because I don't see any. That's the only R30 from Kyosho that I see listed. Ooh, that's a nice Ken Mary right there. Carnell collection. I used to have that exact. Oh no, that's the Hako. I used to have the Ken Mary with those same wheels. Anyways, eBay, great resource for diecast, and don't be one of those people that says, "Oh, eBay's too expensive." No, it's not. eBay is fair market price on most everything. It's a good way to gauge the value of your cars, and it's a great resource. And if you have something against eBay, then you are really limiting yourself as a collector. Because eBay's the only source for a lot of stuff. A lot of this Kyosho stuff you won't find anywhere else online. So anyways, the R30, not for sale, and eBay. Go to eBay. I also get a lot of my stuff from the Toy Pimp. I've gotten a decent amount of my TLV and Kyosho stuff and Konami stuff from him. But usually I just go to the internet for it. Although I did get this little 4-door Ken Mary from Toy Pimp. This one here never shows up on eBay. This is a really rare car. Either that or just old, or I don't know. This, like, I just can't find it. I've looked for this thing a couple of times trying to figure out like when it came out, what other colors it came out in, and it's a little gem. I love it. But anyways, the point of this video tonight was the new Ferrari. I do have another Kyosho European GT car on the way. So I'm expecting it probably by Monday or Tuesday. And once I receive that car, I'll have another video. But so of all the diecast that I've purchased the last couple weeks, all of it has arrived except for the one last car. This was one of the last two that I was waiting on. It's a really nice rolling car. It's a big car too. That's one thing. It's a lot bigger, much bigger casting than I thought it would be. Here's a scale reference to the R30. The R30 is a really good sized car. You can see the Ferrari is pretty much the same size. Maybe a little wider. Different greenhouse, but about the same length. I can see why everyone wants that R30. That thing is sick. But this is a collection keeper. Look at these wheels. Here, let's see if I can get a stable camera to show you the detail on these. What does that say on the rocker panel? Quattroporte? I think all that means is that it's a four-seater. I don't even think that's what it says anyways, but anyways, I would definitely encourage any collector to start on Kyosho. It's a great brand to collect. It's definitely, it's going to generate some of the most amount of conversation with your collecting friends. It's going to display nicer than anything else you have. Always the centerpiece. Not always, but usually the centerpiece of a collection. This is a big car right here. There's our scale reference on the Bentley. That's how much longer it is than the Nissan. Thing is huge. But you can see the amount of detail that Kyosho uses in their cars. It's not just among the best from any brand, but the quality, the execution of actually bringing the detail to life is very high quality. It's not like M2 where they put a ton of detail in it, but it looks kind of shoddy because it's you know, chromed plastic that's just glued into something. I don't know. I know that that's the case with Kyosho too, but it just seems like it's done with a much higher level of precision. These cars just have such a lifelike look to them. And they are expensive. You know, that's probably the most common complaint that I hear from people about Kyosho and Tomica Limited Vintage is, oh, they're way too expensive. And, yeah, I mean, if that's your opinion, it's your opinion. But that's all it is. It's your opinion. They're not, first of all, if you can afford to collect a $1 Hot Wheel, you can afford to collect a $25 Kyosho. The only difference is instead of having 25 cheap, ugly cars, you have one really nice, awesome looking car. So it's just, it's all how your priorities are. It's what makes you happy. They're definitely worth the money, both because of the resale value and also because of the quality that you get. So they're definitely worth it, especially the Kyosho cars that you can find for $10 shipped, because there are a lot of them out there. It's just a great value for the price. There's that awesome M2 build quality. Alright everyone, I know that was kind of a random video there for you, but Kyosho Ferrari 412. Thank you for checking out the video. Y'all have a good night, have a good Thursday, and I will holler at y'all at the next video.